Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
It is a Tuesday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Being out for a week, I didn't get to see that open very much, but I really like it still.
You were out a week?
I was.
Didn't miss you. Just kidding, just kidding. We got a great show lined up today, some fun stuff. You got to learn something if you just take time to watch this show today.
That's right. But first up, let's check out our weather.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. The fog is beginning to lift across much of the area. Garden City, our camera is elevated there, so that's actually the cloud layer, not necessarily fog. Still dealing with fog, though, out through Hartsville, Sherrod, Darlington, Bennettsville, and Laurinburg, so those areas still may want to take it easy on the roadways. We are starting to see our temperatures warm up, though, in the 60s across the PD, even 72 degrees down there in Kingstree, and the upper 50s to near 60 at the coastline. These warm temperatures will continue for the rest of the afternoon out ahead of our next storm system. You can see that dividing line on our temperature map indicating where the cold front is, and we can also show it to you via our live Doppler 15,000, pinpointing the exact line where the cold front is just by looking at the rain showers. The good news is the severe weather threat is gone from this system. Still, though, maybe one or two rumbles of thunder possible. Here's a look at the jet stream moving from the southwest to the northeast, and that has really opened up the moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic over the next 24 hours or so before we begin to see this cold front move into the region. You will notice a few isolated breaks in the clouds through, say, around 3 o'clock, and we may see an isolated shower there as well along the Grand Strand as temperatures soar into the 70s by 5 o'clock. Look for more breaks in the clouds, and you may even see peaks of sunshine without any clouds there for a few minutes at a time out ahead of our cold front. Even though that will warm us up, the sun sets only about an hour later. And with a lack of lift and a lack of daytime heating by the time this front goes through, we really are not expected to see much in the way of severe weather. Expect to see these strong showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two within this line, reach the PD between 7 and 8. And move to the Grand Strand there between 9 and 10. After that front clears, we may still have a few straggling showers on the backside with some clouds as well. By 5 a.m., we are fighting with those clouds to get on out of here. And by 10 a.m. tomorrow, we're finally dealing with the sunny skies. But notice our winds coming out of the west-northwest. That will cool us off just slightly. We're talking temperatures there in the 60s for our Wednesday and our Valentine's Day on Thursday. Up to around 70 degrees there on Friday, and then back into the 60s this weekend. You do notice those rain chances do go up Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Not saying it's going to rain 4 days straight. The model's having a very difficult time on the timing of our next system. As those models become closer in line, expect those days to get essentially drier overall, with really the storm system centered across one of those 4 days.
Look what I've got.
All right.
This is one of today's guests. We're going to talk a little bit about the show. What's coming up today? We're talking Hollywood Minute. Then we have our joke of the day.
Can't wait on that one.
Woo! All right, our video of the day. And then, of course,
celebrity birthdays.
That's
we always have
right.
those. Plus our guest today. And
this is one of them. Her name is Minnie. You're going to find out a little bit about Minnie and a fundraiser. You can help Minnie and her friends at the Grand Street
That's
Humane
right. The
Society.
Myrtle Beach Seahawks are here. And we'll also be talking about an oyster roast fundraiser. All that and a lot more coming up.
That's right.
But right now, let's check out the Hollywood Minute.
Oscar. This year's Oscar nominees and those watching the award ceremony at home will have a different experience than in past years. To keep the telecast to 3 hours, the Academy's president has informed members that 4 categories will be announced during commercial breaks: cinematography, film editing, live action short, and makeup and hairstyling. It's unclear how much time that will save, as Academy President John Bailey says the winners' speeches will air later in the broadcast. To see those categories live, you'll have to go online, where live stream viewers will see them as they happen.
Our new president of the board, John Bailey.
Bailey and the Academy are tightening the show in another way. There was already a 45-second limit on acceptance speeches, but at last week's nominees luncheon, Bailey and the award show's producers said winners will have 90 seconds total from the moment their names are called to make it from their seats to the podium and complete their speeches. Variety quotes Bailey as saying, "When you head to the stage, move quickly. Show us how eager you are to get up there." Let's hope the winners have breath to speak after racing on stage. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Hi, my name is Keith. This is the joke of the day. Boo! So my dog likes to chase people on bicycles. It got so bad, I eventually had to take his bike away. Boo!
Okay, I don't know how long that joke of the day or joke of the week is going to work.
No, I like it.
You like that one, didn't you?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
All right, let's talk a little bit about our video of the day. I always have some cool little things to talk about. A remote town in Russia is facing a massive invasion of polar bears. People have reported over 50 bear sightings, and the town only has 2,500 people.
Oh my goodness. There have been reports of bears chasing people and going into buildings. A local state of emergency has been declared. Polar bears are endangered species, so it is illegal to kill them.
And environmental authorities have dispatched a team of specialists to try to relocate the uninvited guest.
Man.
Polar bears.
Wow,
Can you believe only 2,500 people in that town? So if you've got about 50 polar bears, you know.
Your odds aren't very good.
I know it. The odds aren't very good.
It's actually pretty scary. I'm glad they're handling
cool.
that well. All right, let's talk a little bit about celebrity birthdays. Oh, actually, I've got to talk. I've got to talk first.
All right, go ahead, do the talk first.
Last week, Cecil had someone on from the craft fair at Market Common, and the results are in from that. All proceeds went to the local food bank. They had 105 vendors, 1,300 plus guests, 5,200 pounds of food, and they raised $1,500.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
That is really good.
Very,
all right,
good.
Let's find out a little bit about today. Today's Tuesday, February 12th, and this is National Lost Penny Day.
That's right. It's also Clean Out Your Computer Day, and we're in big trouble on that one.
I know we are. Birthdays today, let's go back to 1934. Bill Russell. The man is 85 years old, a legendary center. 5-time NBA MVP. Took Celtics to 11 championships from 57 to 69. There he is, Big Bill.
All right, 1956, Arsenio Hall, 63 years old, hosted a late-night talk show for 5 years, made cameos in a number of movies like The Celebrity Apprentice.
All right, 1993, Jennifer Stone. She's 26 years old. She was in Mean Girls 2, House MD, Harriet, The Spy, and Disney's TV Wizards of Waverly Place. That's right. Jennifer. She's only 26 years old. All right, let's find out a little bit about today in history. It was 1966. The Rolling Stones' 19th Nervous Breakdown was released in the U.S.
All right, 1973, American prisoners of war were released for the first time during the Vietnam conflict.
Yeah, we watched it on TV live. It was amazing. All right, from Know It All Department today, where you learn something every day. Listen up, everybody. The first implantable pacemaker was used in 1958. Arnie Larson, who received the pacemaker, lived longer than the surgeon who implanted it. Larson died at 86 of a disease that was unrelated to his heart.
Wow.
So the first one, that surgeon did good.
Well, and what a change pacemaker has made for so many people.
It's an everyday thing.
Yep, pretty cool.
That's it from the Know It All Department today. We got a great show lined, some fun stuff. Don't go anywhere. All right, we got something coming up. If you notice a lot of food out here, Mellow Mushroom is putting something on, a big fundraiser for the Humane Society, and we're going to talk about that, food, and pet of the day.
You're excited about that? That was pretty good. That was good. We're talking about the Lunch of Love that the Grand Strand Humane Society does every year. Mellow Mushroom comes alongside you guys. Jessica, talk to us a little bit about this event, and then we'll talk about me.
It's one of our best fundraisers of the year. We love doing it. This year we'll be at the Myrtle Beach location and the Murrells Inlet location, but it also happens at North Myrtle Beach and Florence as well. And it's a great time. We have adoptable dogs out there, our puppy kissing booth. Come out, get a great lunch for $10, and Grand Strand Humane Society gets half of the proceeds.
That's fantastic. Okay, so Myrtle Beach and Murrells Inlet, you guys will be at those locations with the pets, correct?
We sure will.
Okay, awesome. Matt, why are you guys involved in this?
Well, this is our 8th year doing this, and the shelters are always in dire need of money. So it's been a great partnership, and like Jessica said, it's been one of the busiest, best fundraiser they do. I mean, and where can you go nowadays and not have lunch that costs less than $10?
You can't
Nowhere.
beat that.
And half of all the proceeds go directly to the shelters. We got 4 great options where it's a pizza slice and a salad, 2 pizza slices, a California club, or a chicken wrap. So it covers all the bases. And we even brought
Hold that up. Let's see. Turn it sideways. Just turn it sideways a little bit so you can see it.
It's a heart-shaped pizza.
We brought this just for Amanda.
That's right. Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I really appreciate that.
And over here we've got a
Thank you.
salad, of course. You can get this and a slice of pizza, right?
It's like,
or you go up here and you
that's
get...
our California club.
This one right here.
Yep. And then we have our chicken Caesar wrap.
Ooh.
Oh.
That one looks like lunch for me.
Yeah,
and chips and a drink.
Yes, chips and a drink, or you can go with our 2-slice and a drink option too.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you, Mellow Mushroom, that is great for y'all because everybody loves pets. And when you do something like this, there's a strong people coming out everywhere just to be a part of it.
That's right.
It comes out and grows. And like I said, we're doing it not only in Myrtle Beach and Murrells Inlet for the Grand Strand Humane Society, but North Myrtle Beach will be the Humane Society of North Myrtle Beach.
Sure.
They'll be there. And for Florence, they'll have the Darlington Humane Shelter.
And what time again?
11 to 3 this Friday.
All right, Jessica, tell us about Minnie. She is so cute.
She is super cute. She's a 10-week-old puppy, and she is just full of energy and lots of puppy kisses.
And puppy breath. She does. It's wonderful.
Chewing on the mic. She's a great dog, one of the many that we have available for adoption right now.
And she's ready for adoption.
She is,
Right now.
She can go home with you today.
Go home with you today. So if somebody comes in, how long does it take them to adopt a pet?
We want to make the process nice and easy. Our main goal is making sure we make the right fit for the animal and the person. So you sit down with one of our adoption counselors. We'll walk you through every step of it and hopefully get you leaving with an animal that same day.
Fantastic. Are you guys pretty much at capacity right now? I know you stay pretty full, but spring's coming, so is that a worry for you?
It is. So we are at capacity right now, and we're trying desperately to make some space because kitten season starts in March, is when it starts ramping up. So we're ready for it. We're preparing for it. But yes, as many adoptions as we can do this month to make room for those that are coming in.
Always looking for volunteers, right?
Absolutely. Our volunteers are priceless. We need them for every aspect of the shelter, for animal care, helping with adoptions, helping with paperwork. There's always something that our volunteers can be helping with.
And also fosters. Be looking for fosters for the spring for those little kittens, little puppies that are definitely gonna need some homes, right?
Exactly. Springtime is when we need our most fosters because just like you said, that's when we get our orphaned kittens and orphaned puppies.
All right, tell them one more time. That's what time, Friday?
This Friday,
Okay.
11 to 3. Just come to the door,
Okay.
get your tickets. There's going to be raffle prizes, a lot of other things going on, a lot of fun.
Thank
Awesome.
y'all.
Thanks
We
for being with
appreciate
us.
it.
for being on.
And thanks for the food.
More coming
Enjoy.
up after we have lunch. No, I'm just kidding. We'll be right back.
All right, talking about the Myrtle Beach Seahawks, always doing something fantastic in athletics. Right now, girls and boys basketball are in the playoffs, and we're going to be talking about some spring sports as well.
That's right. We got John and Tyrese is with us. You're an intern, right?
Yes, sir.
You're his intern. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, John, let's talk. What we're going to talk about first.
Well, we talk about Tyrese. Tyrese is a Coastal Carolina student, and he's signed to Myrtle Beach High School to do his spring internship with our athletic department. So I'm very happy to have him, and Tyrese is getting experience in the playoffs. We have girls and boys basketball traveling to South Aiken today and tomorrow for the first round of the playoffs. And last week we had spring sport tryouts, and our teams on paper, we have 6 teams that are top 3 in the state of South Carolina.
Now that's not bad, buddy. 6 teams in top 3?
We got baseball, softball, both soccer teams, boys golf and boys tennis are preseason, top 3 in the state. So
that's pretty good. Now looking. All right, let me ask you, are you learning something working with John?
Yes, sir.
You are?
Like he said, have 6 teams in the top 3. I mean, that's really good.
That's very good.
What do you want to do with your career, your major at Coastal, and what do you plan to do? I know this internship will help you a lot.
I hope to work in athletics on the high school level.
Okay.
And I'm learning from one of the best. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. I'm telling you, talking about golf now. My son loves golf. What's your best handicap y'all got on the team?
We have Holden Grigg actually has a state record. He has 2 rounds of 64 at the state tournament last year, or 2 years ago rather. So and speaking of Coastal, he's actually committed verbally to go to Coastal Carolina on a golf scholarship.
Very cool.
So we're really excited for him and all the rest of the team. We actually had our boys golf parent meeting last night. We talked about how we hope they should be in Hilton Head and win the state championship this year.
Well, that's exciting. You got a great.
I want to know about basketball, boys and girls. If they win tonight, do they win or do they go on to another playoff? How does that happen?
They go on to the second round, and we're 3rd seed, boys and girls, so we'll more than likely be away unless if there's a upset throughout the state tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll be traveling till the rest of the playoffs till we win it at USC.
So that'll be good. All right, now looking at sports, what's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is football.
Football? You played football at school?
I did play. In high school, I played.
Where'd you play?
North Myrtle Beach High School.
North Myrtle Beach? Okay. I was just wondering. I wasn't sure if you're from this area.
Yes.
So you're going to learn and hopefully you can stay in this area. Is that what you're looking to do?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good. That's good. I tell you, John does a lot with sports, I tell you, and they do so much. The Seahawks are unbelievable. They've had some great teams. And what did you mention? Tennis? How's tennis coming?
Boys tennis again, top 3. We got our 2 that have been on the show last year. Josh and John are both going to the Citadel on a tennis scholarship, and y'all met them, I believe, last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back during spring break, they came on y'all's show.
That's amazing. And then I tell you, when I was in school, they gave out very few scholarships, but that was in the '60s, though, John.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back then. But more people now, they get a scholarship for everything.
Yeah, they do athletic scholarships, but also too, just what we tell our student athletes, work harder in the classroom because it's actually easier to get the academic scholarships than the athletic scholarships.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I'd have never got one then. Hey, thank y'all both for being here.
No, thank you for your support of the Seahawks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, and enjoy your time with them.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for being with us. All right, stick around. More coming up, talking about an oyster roast. We'll be back.
All right, coming up, the 11th Annual Oyster Roast to raise money now for the program Substitutes for Santa. Now, this is going to be taking place down in Murrells Inlet, and it's going to be a big event. The Hot Fish Club, right across from Russell's Raw Bar. You know where it is.
That's right. We're talking to Caroline right now. Caroline, you are with the Chamber, and you guys put on this event. Let's talk about the oyster roast. Who can come, where it's going to be located, and all the good details about it.
Yes. So this is actually going to be our 11th annual oyster roast, and it's going to be held at the Hot Fish Club this Saturday, February 16th, from noon to 4 p.m. Tickets are available to anybody in the community, so you can have a whole family fun day. We are family friendly, so tickets can be for adults, they'll be $30, and then for kids 8 and under, they'll be $10. And you can purchase those either online on myrtlebeachareachamber.com or at the door.
Okay, so you can just go. If you decide last minute we want to go, you guys we can show up with the family and have a good time.
It'll be a great time on the inlet just to enjoy the day, have some oysters. The Paul Grimshaw Band will actually be there to do some live entertainment, so it's a beautiful scene right on the inlet.
Absolutely.
And all the oysters out there that you'll be able to eat.
Look
So
at
it's
that.
going to be a big event.
Fantastic. This all goes to a really great cause. Substitutes for Santa. What is that program for people who don't know?
Yes, so GSC or the Grand Strand Young Professionals, we have our purpose and our charity cause. We partner with SOS Healthcare to put on Substitute for Santa, which happens the first week in December every year. So it's actually going to be December 3rd this year. And we are able to give approximately 100 kids in Horry County a Christmas experience. So we first take them to Fun Warehouse, and they get to have pizza, play games, and then afterwards we go over to Walmart, where they get to pick out whatever they want to get. And it really makes your heart happy in the Christmas season to give them something.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
This is a big event then for y'all. This is a big fundraiser.
Yes, we fundraise all year because we really do want to give these kids an amazing Christmas experience, and what better way than to eat some oysters and just know it's going towards a great cause.
Yeah,
all right, there's the website right there. You can go to that website and find out more information and everything, right?
Yep, that's
right.
all there.
And if somebody's interested in becoming one of the young professionals, getting involved in the Chamber, what do they need to do?
Go online. Right now it's kind of confusing because we're in the middle of a transition, but go to facebook.com/GrandStrandYP. There'll be all information there on how to sign up and how to become more active in our community of young professionals.
Very good. And you can become active in the program to help these kids at Christmas. I'm sure you guys could use the extra help.
Yes.
Always.
We're always needing more volunteers.
Yes. Wonderful.
All right, now this is the 11th annual. How long have you been working with this?
I've been working with this event for about 2 years now.
2 years?
Yes.
Okay. It is a lot of fun, though, when you get to give those kids.
Yes, it's so much fun. And it's great to see the joy on their face and to know that if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't be getting a Christmas experience.
Yeah,
so true.
Yeah, absolutely, which makes it worth it.
Yes.
It makes the whole thing worth it. Again, this Saturday, what time, where?
So this Saturday, February 16th, noon to 4 p.m. at the Hot Fish Club down in Murrells Inlet.
Down in Murrells Inlet.
Oysters and music.
Right
Look at
across
that.
from Russell's Raw Bar. All right, we got more coming up. Entertainment, oysters, everything happening. We'll be back.
All right. Hope you enjoyed today's show. You always learn a little something on the show. That's why we're here. So if you want to be on our show, you have a fundraiser, a nonprofit, something you want to advertise, even a business, give us a call over here at the station and we'll get you on the show and you can come hang out with us. And I'm telling you, behind the scenes,
it's funny. Don't forget, tell a friend, one person to watch this show because you're going to learn a lot. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much, everybody.
What are you going to do this afternoon?
Huh? Today?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a nap today.
Sounds familiar.
Okay.
See ya.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.